Quick update before the review. We actually want to start owner's review, reviewing your own car on our channel. So we actually need your help. And we want to make this global tour, but why don't we start from Korea first? I'll leave my email below here, so let me know a little bit about your car and also let me know your contact number if you're interested. Okay guys, now let's get back to the review. Hello, welcome to Asian Petrol. It is November 10th here in Korea. It's about 6:30 p.m. Today we have Kona, new Kona N-Line as a press car. So we just finished filming the daytime review and just came here to give you a night drive. So it's going to be fun. We have 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine, made it to 7-speed DCT, and our tester also has all-wheel drive system. So it's going to be fun. So before we begin, if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit the bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. This color is called choke white. It almost looks like beige, a little bit grayish, but they're saying it's choke white, but looks pretty good. Let me just show you the car from the front. We have a DRL here. Hyundai saying it's a little bit slimmer for the new Hyundai Kona, but I'm not really sure how narrow. So guys, do let me know if you can spot the difference. New hood line on the top. For the regular Kona, I know many of you guys are waiting for just regular Kona review, but don't worry because we're going to try to book a press car again and show you the car in the future. For the regular Kona, the Hyundai logo is right here on the nose, just like all new Hyundai Elantra. But for the N-Line, they moved it to the bottom. I kind of like that better, and I do agree with you, many of your comments. They put these fake vents on the nose. It's okay to have the vents on the nose, but I wish it was functional so that it would mean something. But you know, shape-wise, it looks pretty good. And we also have a, black girl pattern for the N-lines. This part is blocked, and this center part is open. And we also have an N-line emblem right there, and also low bumper is open. Radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control. I really like this air bits on the side with air curtains on the side as well. We have a MFR type LED headlamp system. So let me just show you, put a B-roll showing you the headlamp system working together. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal, bifunction. There's no fog lamp for the N-Line, and this is what horn sounds like. Okay, so it looks pretty clean from the front, I think. So guys, do let me know which one do you like better, the regular Kona or this N-Line in the comment section. I personally like the N-Line better, so let me know in the comment section. Okay, let me just also show you the engine room. Let me just start her up. So we have 1.6 liter turbocharged gasoline engine straight out of all new Hyundai Sonata Sensuous. Also can be found under the new Elantra N-Line. Says Smart Stream Turbo GDI. It's a very compact engine. I really like it. Makes about 198 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. Engine made it to 7-speed DCT and all-wheel drive system. So it also has something called CVVD, continuous variable valve duration, and it just felt very smooth. It felt like it's breathing more freely. So let me just show you what it sounds like on the road soon. Okay, so that's what it looks like from the engine room. Let me also show you the car from the side as well. When I saw the red one, maybe I'm wrong, the side mirror and the roof line was painted black, but this all came with same color, body color. So but if you ask me, I kind of do like the dual tone better because it does give a nice contrast with the body color. So let me know what do you think about that in the comments section. We also have an N-Line emblem right here. And some of you really don't like this part painted, the wheel arches, but we're not going to go off-roading, too much off-roading, so I think it's pretty okay. So let me know what do you think about it in the comment section. And we also have a New 18-inch rim design. Our test is wearing 235, 45 by 18 on front and back, and I just think, still think this N-line trim 18-inch rim is just too little bit busy. I personally do like the ones from the hybrid better. So let me know which one do you prefer in the comment section, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it better than the last one for sure. So this same looking Kona from the side. Okay, let me also show you the car from the rear. Pretty similar looking LED combination tail lamp. We have a turn signal here, backup lamp. I really do like how the reflector is integrated into this the whole package. I really like that. And we also have a diffuser on the back, and we also have a new revised suspension for the N-line. It actually handled very nicely this morning, so I'm just going to put a B-roll showing you how it handled. Diffuser here for the N-line, not dual, but single but dual tip on the right side. Okay, says all-wheel drive. Kona. This only has a backup camera here. Wish it had a 360 camera with blind spot monitoring system, because we already have a beautiful looking 10.25-inch screen right there. And let me just quickly show you the trunk. You know, size wise, I think it remains pretty much the same, but we have some storage room there. They're giving us fix-a-flat kit, but there's a space, so if you're looking if you're watching from North America, they can probably give you a spare tire. Okay, and you can of course fold the second row seats like this. Okay, that's a no-go, I guess, but let's just keep going. Okay, so you can fold it like that. It's almost flat, so pretty good. Okay, now let me just close the hood, and let me just show you the second row seats myself. You guys know I'm about 6'2", right? Nice car. Okay. Yeah, let me just turn it off because we have a burp type yellow lights inside. That was where I was sitting. So leg room is a little bit crammed, but you can also ask a driver to scoot a little bit. And headroom is my hair just brushes gently on the ceiling. So considering the fact that I'm about 6'2", I think it's pretty good for a subcompact SUV. Window comes down all the way. Material wise, let me just show it to you. Lots of hard plastic, soft touching material, all plastic. But for the money, I think it's a good package still. 2-stage heated seats, and quite a big hump in the middle for the all-wheel drive system. No air vents for the second row passengers, but we're not too far away from the first row seat, so it's pretty okay. One fast USB charging port with some storage area. I like that. So even second row passengers can charge their phone. Walking device for lazy people like me. Man pocket only on the right side. We have a good armrest with 2 cup holders, and just have a regular sunroof on the top. Looking like this. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so it opens about that much, okay? And we also have a 8-speaker sound system by Corel. Sounds pretty good. So yeah, I think we're done with the second row seats. Let me just move and show you the first row seats and go out and drive this car, okay? Let me also show you the first row seats. Material wise, it's better than the second row seats. Hard plastic, but soft touching material, hard plastic, and hard plastic, soft touching material, and hard plastic. But this is subcompact SUV, so I think they put where it matters the most, okay? Because we have full automatic windows for the first row seats, but the second ones are manual, okay? And when you do get in, actually 2 large screens do welcome you, although this is subcompact SUV. 10.25-inch for the gauge cluster and 10.25" for the infotainment screen. Now let's just take a look at the screen. For drive modes, it changes from normal to sports, smart, and eco, or eco, normal. So normal, I think it's too white. So I like sports better. But it's personal taste, and it also shows you many things. Attention level. This is for the driving aids. Lots of driver average fuel economy, time since he started driving. That's compass. All-wheel drive system. The torque distribution, I like that. The tire pressure monitoring system. It has to. You have to drive a little bit for that system to work. So it's some say isn't 10.25" a little bit small, but I thought so too when I first got in this car. But after driving a while, it's got very crisp graphics, and after a while you kind of appreciate that this is subcompact SUV and they're still giving you a LCD screen. So I like that. To the right, we also have a 10.25" infotainment screen. It's very easy on your eyes, and it also supports over-the-air OTA wireless update system. So you don't need USBs or anything like that. It just automatically updates your maps and everything. So it's a very convenient system. So it's pretty good. It also has a ACE sound system. Speaker sound system by Crow. We'll let you hear a little bit. It's very nice. I still like the fact that Hyundai is giving us physical buttons and dials for the climate media controls. And look, they even give you 3-stage auto. So if you don't want too much air blown to your face, you can go 1, or if you're cold, you can go 3, even when you set your temperature. So I think that's pretty good. Hazard button here, physical dials. I like that. You can off. Recirculate. In air cleaning mode, you still have that too, so it's pretty good. And we also have a one fast USB charging port, one USB charging port for your Apple and Android Auto, 12-volt charging, wireless charging pad for your mobile phone. That's your drive mode selector. Lock button for the all-wheel drive system. You have a 3-stage heated and ventilation seats, heated steering wheel, auto start and stop off button. That's for the backup camera. It's pretty good. It's not 360, but So that's park off button. And we also have a auto hold, electric parking. So that's pretty good. Some storage area, not so big, but it's there. Right here too. And it's got a not a mood lamp. I should say mood cup holder. Let me just show it to you. It's very interesting, right? What they have done. Go to setup. What's the vehicle? Let's see. Lights. So it doesn't actually, you cannot change it, but it's just there to whether it's on or off. But it's right there, so it's not mood lamp or anything like that. But that's pretty good. We also have a combiner type head-up display right there. Do you see that? Just pops out. I mentioned even during the my daytime review, but I wish it's got blind spot alert system. I wish there was also monitoring system, because we already have a good-looking screen right here. I personally rather like to have a few camera on the side and on the front, so we can have a 360 camera and plus blind spot monitoring system than having this combiner type head-up display, because we also have a good-looking screen here. I don't think I need that. So let me know what do you think about that in the comment section. We also have an N logo right here and logo right there. So Hyundai is also planning to launch this new Kona with full end package, happening sometime next year. So let's stay tuned, and I think it will be very, very interesting, because this N9 is still very powerful enough and fun enough. So I would just love to see what they do with the full N. And Also, Hyundai saying here in Korea they're gonna also launch this new Hyundai Kona with 2-liter gasoline engine. So I think I showed you everything about the car. Large storage area. There's also some storage area here too. I don't know if you can see that. So that's a cute little red mark there as well. Okay, so I think I showed you everything about the car. So why don't we just go out and drive this new Kona. And that's one nice thing is we have the electric parking right now. When you do put it onto reverse, it automatically takes the parking brake off for you. So that's pretty nice. So we have a MFR type LED headlamp system. I think it's bright enough. It's got no cornering lamp, and we have a 7-speed DCT, and many people do kind of worry, is it too jerky and movement a lot? But it's essentially a manual, 7-speed manual, and there's a good driver who's doing changing gears for you. But compared to older system, I think it's a very, very convenient system, and yeah, it's smooth enough. Okay, so let me just pay and talk to you guys soon again. Okay. Okay, on the road with new Hyundai Kona N-Line. Like I told you, this 10.25-inch infotainment screen now supports OTA, over-the-air update feature. Really wanted to show you how it works. I guess Hyundai sent us a map package. If you just press this one, it says camera data updated. So it's very simple. You don't need to do anything. You can just forget about your USBs or SIM card or anything like that. It just comes over the net and just update the system for you. Okay. Let's see what else. This car also has a lead car alert system. You're not supposed to text, but if you forget the lead car departing, it's gonna say on the right screen, it's gonna say, "Hey driver, it's time to drive." Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate. The lead car is departing. I'm just texting, let's say. It says lead vehicle is driving away. So it's also a very nice system. So the DCT, yeah, if you abuse it like this, yes, it will be jerky and not cool. But if you driven stick, or if you know how to just push the car gently, it will have no problem. But many of you guys do ask me, do I like DCT? My personal favorite is torque converter number 1, DCT second, and CVT last. So I just like to have a smooth automatic. Okay? So let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section. Okay. Let's talk about visibility. Visibility is very good. Just like I told you during the daytime review, Kona is a subcompact SUV, but nonetheless it's an SUV, so it's got big, large windows all around, and you're sitting higher than the sedan. Let's say we drove a all-new Hyundai Elantra N-Line a few weeks ago, and this feels a lot roomier inside, higher sitting. Width and length, I think it's very similar, but you're sitting a bit higher, so it's actually easier, better, gives you better visibility. Okay, so, and loving the 10.25-inch screen. Yeah, just really wish there was blind spot monitoring system, because I'm going to demonstrate pretty soon, because there is blind spot alert system, which does help you greatly when you're making lane changes and stuff like that. So let me just we're in comfort mode. Let me just let you hear the car. So 4,000-ish, if you let go the gas pedal, it makes little whistle noise, just like the all-new Hyundai Elantra N-Line. Let me just, yeah. Okay, so that's lots of cars today. We also have a sports mode, and let me just let you hear in sports mode. Oh, there's a camera turning. Okay, so that's why everybody was going slow. Steering wheel size is perfect, I think, for this Kona, and it's got good leather, and it's got revised suspension and also steering wheel system, so it actually handled very nice because it had all-wheel drive system. I think it handled a little bit better than the all-new Hyundai Elantra N9, but it seems that the ESC comes a little bit earlier than I wish it to, spoiling all the fun. So maybe because the car is higher, I guess the center of gravity is higher. I think Hyundai tuned it to be more safe, but nonetheless, all-wheel drive system felt very active. I felt actually the rear kicking out on the corner when we were doing the corner, so I was very surprised. And once again, I cannot wait to show you the Kona with full end treatment. So Kona end should be coming out sometime next year. Hyundai said next year, but the guy said I'm not going to tell you whether it's going to be early next year or mid next year, but it's November already, and we have a Kona hybrid out already. So I think maybe next spring they're gonna roll out the end. Let's wait and see. I think it's going to be very, very fun. It's going to make lots of popcorn noise, and it should handle better too. Okay, now let's just we're in sports mode. Let me just let you hear it one more time. Ooh. So if you let go the gas pedal, oh, there's also collision warning. This guy's a little bit sensitive, right? I know, Kona. So everything is working very nicely. Let me also demonstrate blind spot alert system. If there's a car, of course, it will tell you on the side mirror, and also with alarm like this on the left and right. So, I mean, I wish there was blind spot monitoring system. Okay, let me just stop complaining too much, I guess. So this car, the gasoline engine makes about 198 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque, and I really like this 1.6 liter turbo because it just likes to rev up very linearly, and maybe they put some butter on the engine or something. It just flows very nicely. 5,000, 6,000, 6.5, all the way up to the red line. It just loves to rev, and just power. It's not like a V6 or V8 or anything like that, but it just pushes the car very swiftly. So I kind of like it, and makes good noise too. So yeah, and it's also very efficient too. I didn't really have time to do the efficiency test, so I'm gonna have to do it on the way back home today. But I have a feeling it's gonna be very, very efficient as well. Okay, so. And what about this 7-speed DCT? We're also given paddle shifters. So 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm just used to 8-speed automatic, so I just wish there was one more gear, but it's reacting very nicely in sports mode. There's so many cars here today for some reason, but I really like the 7-speed DCT. It's working very nicely with Kona and also with Elantra N-Line. So, and I'm really liking what Hyundai is doing with N and N-Line, because you have a regular Kona and Elantra, and you have an N-Line in between, so which you can use as a daily driver. It's plenty powerful, quite fun too. And then if you want something else, you can go with N. So, giving us more choice is always better for us as a customer and as an auto journalist, so we have more car to review. But I think it's working very nicely for Hyundai. And I wish you guys, when you guys get this Kona and Elantra, make sure you test drive N-Line too, because it's quite fun. Okay? So let me just let you hear this 1.6 liter turbo one more time. It feels very engaging. I like it, and it's very nicely working together with 7-speed DCT. Forgot that we have to get out here. So suspension wise, I think this is a little bit more firm compared to regular Kona, but like I told you, this is still N-Line, not N. So I think this can be a very good daily driver, just like all new Hyundai Elantra N-Line. Also handles very nicely with all-wheel drive system. I think it feels more secure compared to Elantra N-Line. God, I like this 1.6 liter turbo. It just gives you that push. Nice. And we have a good brakes. And when you slam on the brake, Elantra N-Line feels a little bit more stable because this Kona N-Line is a little bit high. If you really slam on the brake, it tends to a little bit move around, but it still feels quite nice. Okay. Let me just show you adaptive cruise control working together. It's a very smart system because I oversped on the 80 kilogram speed zone. We're going about 91, and if you turn on the adaptive cruise control, say 80, and it's going to go even slower because it wants to match the average speed, so I don't get a ticket. So it's a very smart system, and it's also a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center. It says keep hands on the steering wheel, and if you ignore that, in about 20 seconds or so, it's going to completely disengage the system. So yeah, you should always keep your hands on the steering wheel. Okay, so I'm just going to disengage it, and let me just show you lane keep assist working alone. It's right here, lane keep assist. Okay, so now we just have the lane keep assist working alone. Let me just try to push the car to the left, and with the alert, it generally pushes the car back into the center. Let me just try one more time to the right, see what happens. And it says keep your hands on the steering wheel too, and generally pushes the car to the center. So it's very nice system, and if you ask me, yes, I think the recent driving is worth the money. I mean, if you even avoid one car accident from blind spot alert system or monitoring system, that will pay for itself. So if you can get it, I think adaptive cruise control is very nice system, and if you can get something else, you should get it, I think, because when you buy a car, you drive it for next 7 years, 10 years, I think it's worth the money. So yeah, so we're in the average speed zone. Maybe we have to change the routes because this is just too boring. Okay. We also have a 8 sound system by Krell, speaker sound system by Krell. So let me just let you hear it. Radio. I really like this vacuum type illustration. And some people say, I should connect to my phone, but I just don't want to get problem with copyright.
그 장남이 보니까 습니다. 시작하면 이런 거 있잖아요. 휴대전.
Sounds pretty good. Yeah, Corel system is quite nice. I like Boss system a little bit better, but it's certainly there. So in terms of powertrain, I'm very satisfied, but Kona is a little bit loud on the highway because powertrain is very quiet and everything is very quiet. But because this is subcompact SUV, I think they didn't put so much attention to insulation, so it can be a little bit loud on the freeways or highways. All right, guys, let me just let you hear one more time in sport mode. Wow. I really like this 1.6 liter turbo. I don't know what they have done to the engine. Gosh, it's magical. CVVD, continuous variable valve duration. But I don't know what they have done, but it just feels very smooth, and the power just doesn't fade away until the red line. I really like that. So there's camera detector again. So how do I like this Kona N-Line? I like it very much. I think it's plenty powerful. It just corners very nicely. It feels secure with all-wheel drive system. And if you ask me, would I buy this Kona N-Line or Elantra N-Line? That's a very good question, but I think I'm gonna go with Kona N-Line because it feels more secure inside, feels more practical. But if they roll out all new Hyundai Elantra full N and Kona full N, then I'm gonna test drive both of them and answer that question again. Alright guys, so this has been our short night drive with new Hyundai Kona N-Line. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with more car reviews. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do consider subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys, stay healthy, see you soon, and bye-bye.